Story
Like,
time.
block. It's like Starbucks. It's like there's a Starbucks in each shop. There's one like in every block.
Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Unmuted, Anthony, unmuted.
They were legit. It's not like just talking about some guy.
Have you ever been to Falls? They know cat apples. You walk in and like cats rolling around. So you hear what's
Sup, gang? Welcome to the Super Show. This is St. Terry speaking to a microphone here on Emerging Media Creators Co-op. Super Bowl set, ladies and gentlemen. We got one game left.
Biggest one.
To my left, I'm joined by the one and only Brother Rand. What's up, dude?
Nothing much, man.
Get up out here today.
Yeah, for the Super Show.
Right,
Come on.
For both teams?
Yeah, see? I couldn't give it away.
Where's the purple?
Huh?
I wish you had a purple one, though.
That would be cool, but there's no purple.
It'd be a lot cooler.
No conspiracy here. No purple.
And to his
Unfortunately.
left, Donnie McCoy. What's up?
Just chilling. Chilling.
Yup.
Living good.
Hey, what's that behind you? No, like
The Pro Bowl game?
What's on the wall?
it's on the wall. Oh, what's that? You brought that in with you?
What was that, the last pick of the shirts?
You picked it.
Very well said. Very well said. Shout out to our partner today, sponsoring here, T-Shirt University. Go pick up your Super Bowl merchandise over at T-Shirt University, located at the Walden Galleria. There's other NFL teams.
What?
There's MLB teams. That's
What?
around the corner, which we probably won't be talking about often on the show, but we might have to because there's not
Shohei
nothing else
Ohtani.
going on.
Get your Toronto one.
NBA shirts.
Yeah.
And even Brantle, he got some old Messi jerseys. And
That's his
Messi.
I'm just kind of feeling I'm feeling a little off.
A little what?
guy. Wow.
Some,
You
Got
feel a
like
little closed
big
in over
shadow coming in
it's
over
like
your shoulder.
it's like a cold breeze, like
Cold.
over my shoulder. I feel like it. Holy shit! It's the Grit Man himself. Nola's dad. What's going on, man? Welcome back to the
Hey,
program.
thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
Besides this bullshit.
Whoa!
Whoa, chill. Why is he a bum?
Is he going to win MVP?
Apologize to who?
Apologize about everything you've been saying since I've been gone. Wild. First of all, you switched up on MCDC. And you
What?
thought that they were going to lose to the fucking
49ers?
Los Angeles Rams. Nah.
Close.
That was a good game, though.
Close.
Close.
Then they won what? What did they win the next game? Who did they play?
They smacked the
The
Bucks.
Bake Show.
Okay,
Yeah, they
smacked
suck.
Baker Mayfield, and then
The
they
Succaneers.
almost took down Brock Purdy.
Yeah, they only blew a 24-10 lead.
That's all right because he played hard. That's better than our soft-ass, pussy-ass coach. He wouldn't do
All right,
that.
coming in with heat.
What are you talking about?
He's back.
4th and 2, he wouldn't go for it even if the game was on the line. He'd say, punt it. Believe in our defense.
Agree with
We
you.
let 31 points
But
up,
he
we'll
definitely
stop
would take
him
the
out.
17-point lead to go to the Super Bowl.
He wouldn't even get a 17-point lead because he sucks.
But ladies and gentlemen, that was in the past because the stage is set. This Sunday, Super Bowl 58, we got
The Super
We
Show.
got Boom! San Francisco 49ers taking on the
Jeez.
Kansas City Chiefs. The line is set right now at 2.5. We'll get into
Yeah,
it.
it moved since last time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Fail his internship?
You might have because, you know what?
Keep up for nothing.
Yeah,
man.
let me tell you. So,
You,
I had a couple witnesses here.
Every
Um,
day.
literally ran through everything that was going to get played today. Had them sit down for like 15 minutes, right?
We get one button
So
in.
Not-
He's young,
You got-
he's
no,
got
hold on.
his TikTok up there,
Oh,
up
no.
there. I'm surprised
one
he
says
doesn't have
super, and then one says Super Bowl. So I just got them mixed up a little bit.
Doesn't sound like us problem.
Just
Sounds like the producer.
yeah.
Anthony on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes the lights can get a little too bright. That's why we got these on, baby. The future is bright here because we're going to end the season off with a bang. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention real quick, just on a personal level here, obviously it's a family atmosphere, and unfortunately we lost our grandpa. He passed away this past weekend. Just wanted to mention that before we got into the fun here today. I mean, it's always tough. It's never going to be easy. But I figure, because it did cross my mind that to kind of call this show off for that reason, just to take a couple days of it. But you know what? What he would have wanted is like have all of us here and enjoy the time that we got together. And one of the reasons why this show started, right, is to sort of get away from real life and just talk about the things we enjoy. Sports, right? That's number one. And sports is always it always brings everybody together. And that's just who we are, man. We like to live and have a good time and make the moments last for a lifetime. And that's what we're going to do here today. And just a funny story. My dad shared with me while Grandpa was in the hospital. He showed him like what we were up to with this, and it's kind of like one of his last couple words he shared, or whatever. He just had his reaction. He's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. What are they talking about?" He's like, "Oh, sports and just other stuff." Like, "Oh, that's good." So we're gonna do this. This show's dedicated to you today.
Hey, thank you, Grandpa.
Shout out, Grandpa, man. Yes, I don't know, Anthony, did you pull up the picture we had shared?
Oh, there it is.
So my dad wanted us to share this picture of him. That's our dad in the background there. We got Uncle Andy, Uncle Dan, Uncle Dave, and Grandpa in the middle there. So that was around Christmas time. So let's do the damn thing. Let's get into it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick things off. We got a good friend of the show here today. Without him, like we mentioned in the past, this probably wouldn't be a thing right now. You got a little sneak peek of him there, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought you were gonna get to.
Representing BICBP Radio Network, Matt Johnson. Man.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's been a little while.
I like,
A lot has changed.
I like your merchandise you got.
Thank you. I had to represent, even though it was a sad end to the season. I had to represent. So
Got to always.
always,
Next year.
There's always
Hey,
next
we'll
year.
see. Yeah, I've been hearing that for a long time. We'll see.
Yeah, but next year you get the real quarterback in there. Get crazy.
We got a real.
Oh, Gardner's gonna be back.
Hey yo,
Be back.
Pro Bowler. What's your thoughts?
Huh?
Okay,
Oh, he's
that's
great. 8 for 8, 2 touchdowns.
I was about to
King
say, he
Minshew.
played kind of well.
I love Minshew.
He's the man.
He's awesome.
He's so
I
cool.
wish
He's
we had
definitely
him
cool.
as a backup.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
so good.
Insurance.
I hope they sign him. I don't know
And
if
the
they will,
vibes.
but
He's awesome.
So
Yeah.
if they sign him, what do you want? So what role do you want him to take?
it's tough because I like Richardson's potential. We've seen potential with Anthony Richardson. We don't know for sure. It would be maybe jumping the gun to say he's the definite long-term franchise guy for the Colts, right? He has the talent, he can move, but his health, not so great. So far. Hopefully he can stay upright and go. But I think until Richardson gives us at least a full healthy season as QB1, the backup quarterback position might be, just as important to nail down than anything. So
And we talked about it previously. Like going forward, I think the backup position for the quarterback is going to be one of the most positions needed for every team. We've seen how this past season went. It's like almost every other team lost their guy.
yeah, what do they say? There was like 54, 55, maybe different starting quarterbacks in the NFL this year. Maybe a couple higher than that. I think that was like week 16 or 17. It was a pretty insane number. The amount of different people. I mean, Cleveland went through 4. Indy had a few. I think.
Steelers.
Yeah. Huh?
Stillers.
Yeah. Steelers had a whole bunch. So, and Lord knows how many else. So, yeah, it's. You got to. I think too many people just kind of like, oh, let's just get somebody serviceable. When now you gotta want a guy like that who's at a fringe starter.
Right. So then, if you look at the final 4 teams in this playoffs, all 4 of their starting quarterbacks from the beginning of the season. So that kind of shows you that, like, you need your quarterback to stay healthy throughout the whole season to get you there.
Yeah.
So, but they got to all said and done, you need your quarterback to stay healthy.
Undoubtedly, it's the most important position in sports. You have to be. It can carry. It's so weird because I like QB. Like winning is like not a QB stat. I feel, but good QBs can play such a big part, huh?
Unless you guys done.
Yeah, they can play such a big part in a team's win. So, and how they perform.
Depends on
It's
how you
weird.
win.
What?
Depends how you win.
Yeah.
You still need a quarterback.
Who does what?
Still need a quarterback.
49ers could be like 11-6 with the Wildcat every play.
Yeah,
Probably not.
probably. Didn't they try that last year in the NFC Championship, and it didn't go so well?
They did. They should have just been letting McCaffrey sling it. They wouldn't let him sling it.
I did want to see McCaffrey.
Yeah.
go out there.
Why
I did
not?
too, but they
They
just
didn't do it. They just
No.
threw in the white flag.
For his health.
yeah,
You can't have him do everything again.
It all comes full circle. Health is wealth, man.
sure is.
So, what's your thoughts on before we get into the game?
Yeah.
Is there anything new with the network since we last had you on, or steady flow here?
Steady flow. Got a couple new shows coming on from our end of the studio, or our studio spot, which is pretty cool. Keeping our studio filled is really nice because I'm 2 months away from fatherhood, so my thank you. So my role, I'm stepping back considerably. I've already stopped a few of my shows just because I got to get ready. I got to start being a responsible adult. So I know you've recently gone through that. So it's an exciting time. So I'm pulling back slowly but surely. But as long as my studio can keep rolling and new shows keep coming in, that's good. That's good. And I'm glad, of course, to see what Moranto's doing, his future plans, and everything he's got going on here. So it's really exciting to see. So network is A-OK.
Is this number one?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Awesome. That's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing in the world.
So excited.
Don't believe the bullshit everybody tells you. It's not that hard. Everybody tells you how difficult it is. It's really not that
They
hard.
want to sensationalize it. Like everybody at work's like, man, you don't want kids. And I'm like, nah, I do. I do.
Maybe,
a long
maybe
time.
speak for yourself.
Yes.
The coolest
Yes.
thing that I've ever done is become a father. And like I said, it's honestly, when people tell you, I got nervous all the way up leading up to it. Like, oh, it's going to be such a different experience. It's really not.
It doesn't feel. It still hasn't hit me yet.
It won't until you hold that.
Until it
baby
holds
in
it.
the
Yeah.
hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first time it'll. I told him up to going to the hospital. I'm like, I don't even feel like this is real. I'm like, then she comes out and I'm like, all right, cool.
It's real. It's
She's
happened.
here.
So it's cool because I'm visualizing because I had a nice connection with my father through sports and so many different things and everything I can share with with my child, like making Indianapolis a trip or like a reoccurring father-child trip or whatever. So it's there's a lot to be excited for. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boy or girl?
We know, but we're keeping it private. So
There you
I
go.
would. I love you guys. No, my wife would kill me. I'd
Yeah.
I'd pull in today and she'd whack me with a steel chair. So
As
that's
long as you know, the people would tell us that they were waiting all the way up to find out until the baby comes. Like, are you fucking nuts?
that's how my parents were with me. They didn't know. My if I was born a female, my name would have been Amanda. They legit. That's how they did like their baby shower cake. It was Matthew or Amanda. So
That's
they really didn't know until I came out.
And then they sliced the cake open and it was blue.
So yeah,
You
it's
don't want to talk family stuff. We'll get back to the sports show and how Don
What do you
is
mean?
stupid to not believe in Brock Purdy.
Here we go.
Bro.
What?
Don't.
Spit something that you don't know because you
Yeah.
be doing that a lot.
yeah.
He's pretty good.
Pretty good.
We'll
What's
see.
the
We'll see when the
stats
bright.
of? Everything.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Pretty much.
He hasn't looked good all playoffs.
What are you talking about?
A win's a win.
Hold on.
Did
You
you
smoking
watch
crack
the
with
game?
Jim Irsay?
Damn.
You been doing that?
Again, yeah. Allegedly.
Big allegedly.
That's what he's doing in the bathroom, bro.
McDaniels?
Yeah.
There's a good chance. I mean, I'm glad. If that was the case, I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did.
It worked out
Honestly,
good.
why you don't like Brock Purdy, dude?
Yeah.
Seems like a cool guy. It's not even his fault, honestly. Seems like a cool guy. Yeah, he's broke a little bit. That's fine.
Bro.
Can't buy Christmas presents for all of his superstar players. That's fine.
That was a
pick in
little
the
weird.
draft, yeah.
Oh man, I only made $800,000 this year.
Oh.
That was a little weird. Oh boo
To be
hoo.
honest, in San Francisco, that's
Can't
really
get
That is probably
It's not.
that's probably the equivalent of me making $50K here, but
You can't even buy a house out there with it.
Can't.
to get an apartment with a friend.
Yeah.
Tough time.
Hey, listen. He didn't do much against the Packers. Okay.
What happened in the end?
They won.
They won. He got blessed against the Lions. Okay.
What happened in the end?
They won.
He came,
And now
he came
wait
back.
until they go against. They're going to play a real defense for the first time all playoffs.
Hold on, before you go on him.
What?
We've been saying this like every week, and you've been saying the same thing every week. Oh, let's see what happens when they play this team.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens when they play this team.
Keep moving the
before you
goalpost.
know it, they're in the Super Bowl, brother.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
It better not be a 35-7 game. That's all I'm saying.
I got one question.
Everyone will jump right off the Purdy train. It'll be pretty stinky out there.
I got one question for you. What do we always want as Bills fans? What do we always want?
To win the Super Bowl?
Exactly. That's numero uno. But
Yes.
besides that, what do we want?
Josh Allen win MVP.
Besides that.
Win the games.
Okay, you're not even getting my.
Dylan's right here. He's
A dome? I don't know.
He's going towards Hamilton, Ontario. That's where he's going right now.
Yeah.
We're trying to stay in Niagara Falls. So we want Josh Allen to do less for us to win games. That's why we wanted all these players.
Not me.
You want Josh Allen to throw for 50 touchdowns and get the chance
Yes.
to hurt every game?
Yes,
You
and
want
he
James
doesn't.
Cook
He
to
doesn't.
get
Never been
You
hurt.
don't want CMC entertain?
Yeah, I'd love to have him
Oh,
on our
no,
team.
you wouldn't, because then Josh Allen would be weak ass bitch, huh?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If
Yeah,
we had
say it.
CMC, like that would be a world of we'd have somebody that we could rely on to score touchdowns. That's
We would
what
blow
Brock
out
Purdy's
every
got.
team.
That's what Brock Purdy's got. So
He
why
don't blow out every team. He gets carried by his Avenger team.
That's what he's there
Yeah.
for.
Put
To
Josh
lead them to
Allen
the
on
championship.
the
What's he
49ers,
doing?
and they're 10-point favorites
Guess
in the
what?
Super Bowl.
We can't do that.
Also,
Thankfully,
we wouldn't
thankfully,
have
because
Josh
if we had
Allen
Brock
beat
Purdy, we
Pat
wouldn't
Mahomes.
even make the playoffs.
If he was on the Bills,
Yeah.
probably true. But
Yeah, okay, there we go.
It's also
And
coaching.
That's because Josh Allen's Superman. That's the only reason.
Yeah, that too.
He's really the guy.
That's right.
But anyways,
There ain't nothing against him. He's just not really the guy. He's
Man,
not that guy
Matt,
that
what's
you
your
think
thoughts
he
on
is.
this whole situation here as you're sitting back?
What, the Brock
listening?
Purdy situation or the Super Bowl? I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, as a Colts fan who's had interchangeable quarterbacks for the last 5 years or whatever, I wish we had a guy we could just plug in, or our team was so good that we could just plug in a guy
Plug in
like
the
a Brock
most-
Purdy.
Plug in the most important position.
Yes, that we could just throw it in. Like, I mean, it speaks to coaching quite a bit, but Purdy's doing well for the situation that he's in. I mean, how could you not be excited for this kid? Mr. Relevant, and he's making things happen.
I just gotta say respectfully, I know you're becoming a new dad.
Yeah.
Same to Jacob, but boo fucking booty, you guys interchangeable fucking quarterbacks. 20 years of one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, and now
I know. I'm trying to make the point, and I'm trying to help out Brock Purdy
I
here.
know, but
It's
Peyton always goes back to it. We got Peyton Manning. I was like, boo fucking who?
It was a rough couple seasons.
Peyton's a choke artist,
Jesus
but
Christ.
that's
He is. He's got one ring. And
I'm sorry. He's the reason why I love the Colts, but his Super Bowl moment is him throwing a pick six to Tracy Porter, was
Oh,
it?
we gotta bring that back up.
I'm just
We're
sorry.
here, have a good
I'm
time.
trying to be neutral. I'm just saying.
But it's almost like
Was that
we're-
Saints Super Bowl?
We're kind of swaying
Yeah.
away here, but it's
Yeah.
almost like the Lamar conversation right now.
What you mean?
He's such a bum.
He's so good.
Check his playoff stats. Ass.
But that's what I'm saying. In comparison, that was sort of the conversation when Peyton was in the league too. He just couldn't get it done in the playoffs.
Defense, yeah, he
Who-
couldn't get it
who
done in the
did Josh
playoffs.
beat in the
Defensive
playoffs,
issues, it was always something.
Josh, who?
Allen.
What are you talking about? When?
Who would he beat in the playoffs in his whole career?
Shit, who we beat? Miami this year?
Nope.
Okay, yeah.
No, that did not happen this year.
That was last year.
Who we beat this
Skylar Thompson, okay.
Mitch Trubisky, or no, was it Mitch?
No,
Mason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy.
We beat Lamar in the playoffs. What you talking about?
Okay, that's one.
Oh,
Okay.
we did. What do you want?
Let's keep going. Philip Rivers, okay.
Yes.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah,
I'm
stop that
just saying
right
he
now.
doesn't have a big list either.
It doesn't matter about the list of quarterbacks he's beating. It's missed him. Look at his stats. He's got like 22 interceptions.
It's a little messed up and beat up, but Philip Rivers stands forever.
What's our speaker?
I sent
Yeah.
it in the group.
Check yourself.
Josh Allen has 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Lamar's got 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
I'm just saying
saying what?
the wins.
He's got 2 wins. Josh has got like 5.
Yeah, no, I don't like
I
any
don't
of
know
the
where
points
you're
you're
going
making
with
right
that
now.
one. He
And
beat
you're supposed to be on the
His
Bills
list,
side.
his
You're the guy
list,
picking
his
Chiefs to win
list.
the Super Bowl, and now you're talking bad about Josh Allen. He's not even in this thing. What team are you on?
I know what
Who
I'm
is
saying.
this?
We beat Lamar
Chief-
when he
Chief
was supposed
Brett
to be a
now?
Super
So
Bowl.
Brock Purdy.
What's in that comment? What's in there?
Oh, I thought there was going to be
This
something.
guy might be doing.
That would have been awesome.
He might have been drinking with Pat's dad this week.
I was in the car.
Breaking news. So what was the third one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
number 3. There's some jail time on the line apparently.
Yeah.
10 years.
2 to 10
Possible.
years.
So it's
Possibly.
like, so I mean, we
He
can
gonna
talk
get
about
off.
that a little bit. So it's like,
I mean, if freaking his brother gets out of touching girls, I bet your dad can get out of a DWI.
That's in relation to it too. It's like you
Imagine,
just control yourself,
Imagine
bro.
having that life though. Like you don't have to. You can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, because your big brother is the best player in that.
And also, it's like they have no consideration for Pat. Like it's another.
No, they don't.
It's like
None at
right,
all.
Oh, you're going to your what? How many Super Bowls now?
This is 4? Yeah.
You're going to your 4th Super Bowl. You're building your dynasty up, and hey, I'm just gonna go booze away, and I'm just gonna drive. I'm gonna drive home.
Yeah. Hey, you can't afford an Uber.
No,
right?
no shot, right?
Hey, it's like
He can take a limo everywhere he goes.
Literally.
yeah.
He can have a personal driver.
Didn't he used to play pro baseball too?
Yeah.
Was he a pro baseball player? Yep.
Brandon's got his rookie car or something. Don't
Really?
Who?
No, apparently don't.
No.
I definitely seen it. Are you all right?
Did
today?
you just say
You okay?
who have we been talking about the past 5 minutes?
You smoking with Jim Irsay and Donnie?
Yeah.
That's a Super Bowl or a Super Show, ladies and gentlemen.
You might need a Snickers. You might need a Snickers.
You got one?
I
He's
don't.
got nerves
Oh, well
over there.
then-
He's been crackling into the
Yeah, he's been cracking the nerds and
No,
dropping on the floor over
I
there.
turned on my mic. Don't worry.
I hope so. I hope so.
So
Watch
Brock,
it back.
so Brock Purdy.
Back to Brock Purdy. So I forgot where you left off with that.
I don't
So you're
remember
saying
either,
problem.
but he's
So
pretty good.
Yeah. So you're saying
Pretty
he's just
good.
doing his job.
He's doing his job, and like again, there's 30 other teams. Well, yeah, 30 other teams that wishes their supporting cast was so good that they could just plug and play Zach Wilson for Christ's sake and go to the Super Bowl.
I'm starting to think Donnie's like because
He's jealous.
I've been spending this whole season trying to figure out what the issue is. One, I think he's doing it at this point just to piss us off.
Oh, he's a troll. He's a complete troll.
Secondly, yeah, I still can't figure it out. I think he's just jealous of this guy.
I think he gets off to all the YouTube comments that come his way.
I stuck up for him.
Yeah, salute you. I saw it.
I was like, even though his opinions might be bad about him, don't get me wrong, we don't agree with it, but it's a platform where we just talk our shit, and when we're wrong, hey, we're gonna let him know he's wrong.
Yeah.
In the end,
He takes it good though. He's yeah.
in the end, we see everything come to light. Happened with Tua. It's gonna happen with Purdy. Ain't nobody in the YouTube comments defending. Ain't nobody defending Tua anymore, are they?
It doesn't even matter if he loses the Super Bowl. He's there.
He's there.
Hey,
What other Lamar's not there.
if he throws
Josh ain't there.
0 touchdown, 3 picks, and loses 35-7, it will matter.
That will never happen.
What's
a
his playoff
totally
record when he
different scenario.
starts and finishes a game?
I
He's
forget the
undefeated,
exact
I think.
but he's
Oh, you don't remember who
Yeah.
we're talking about right now?
He's back. Welcome back to the show, Brother Brent. Cowboy Brent is left. Brother Brent's back.
Thank you. Yeah, but I think is it 4-0?
I like the way you just jump right back into it.
Yeah, we got.
I think you're right. It's like 4-0 or something.
But he's undefeated.
Yeah,
That's
So
where the
4-0
O.
is-
Yeah, that's what the O
I'm
means.
just saying.
He's not undefeated.
He's just a boy. Don't yell at him.
well, plays the whole game.
No. That's not a stat we're going to go with.
Well, you can make
If
up
a
stats any
UFC
day.
fighter or a boxer gets hurt in a fight, they lose. So he's 4-1.
Well,
Yeah,
This
give
is
it to him.
UFC or the NFL? Because we be
That's
making
like
anything up in
that's
the
like a
NFL.
baseball game. A starting pitcher goes in up 5-0, and then a reliever comes and sells the game, and then the reliever will get to lose.
He would only have to be up by 4-0. And they'd have to
What are you
get
talking? All right, 4-0.
Come on, dude. You play baseball?
Okay, say the starting pitcher goes in for
Give me a scenario.
goes in for four.
While he took the
Anthony's-
microphone off the stand when he was
Anthony's on the mound. Anthony's
All
on
right,
the mound.
say-
Hitting his nerds.
He had a good
He
run.
walks 3
All right,
players.
say I'm winning the game right now,
Is it?
5-0, and I come out the game.
Yes.
Brock Purdy comes out the game, and then
Brock Purdy? Is that what
holy
you're saying?
shit!
I'm comparing.
He could probably do just as good a job.
Sir, can I ask you a
All right,
question?
yes, you can ask me. a
We've
question.
been drinking tonight.
Can you match, how many max runs can you score in one play in baseball?
I need a max win.
That's all right. Back to what I'm talking about.
No. This is back to the context and what you're talking about. How many points can you score
What do you?
maximum in one
at bat.
pitch?
One at bat.
One. No,
No.
4.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you're up 5-0, how can a reliever screw you?
What are you talking? You know, I'm just saying.
Y'all are
Say.
crazy to me, son.
No,
I don't know how
say-
we got down
Why are
to
we
that.
talking about baseball?
Because you would
I'm
have to
just-
be okay. So you're up 4-0, right? A reliever
Yeah.
comes in, lets up 4 runs that you walked. Then you would be in charge of those runs, so it would be counting against you.
I'm just saying. Say, when did Brock? All right, no, okay, no.
Go ahead. I'll just stop talking.
So then,
You guys just keep saying.
So Brock Purdy.
We're not talking about him no more. I already got
So
it.
we went down the avenue of baseball when we were bringing up Brock Purdy.
Can we talk about Sam Darnold?
No.
what's Sam Darnold have to do
What
with
I'm here, Tank. We go down different avenues, man. We need to talk about these.
I forgot what it's been like. So
Yeah,
You
yeah.
the whole set list. You might as well toss that bitch.
I'm pumped for Sam Darnold.
I mean, as you
I-
said,
That and like,
I said many years ago that Sam Darnold was a gamer, and here he is.
And here he
What?
No,
Nah, I'm not getting canceled.
please, out of all days, just not today.
Not in the Super Show. Yeah, happy that he's the first the draft class to make it all the way. So
You think he could have brought the 49ers to the Super Bowl?
no, probably not.
Why do you want Sam Darnold going?
I just want to know, do you
See
think
Brock fail.
Sam Darnold could have led the 49ers past the Lions and the
No,
Packers?
I don't think so.
No.
Guess we'll never
He
know.
didn't even get himself out of a paper bag. He's not going to beat the Lions or the Packers.
He did. He got himself out the Jets jersey. What are you talking about?
Daddy did. You are right. You got me there.
I mean, if they do win the Super Bowl, it'll be the only first rounder in that class to have a ring.
The whole
Quarterback.
quarterback. I was gonna say. I don't know who else got picked.
That's what. So it was Baker.
Saquon was it Saquon? Was he 2018?
Saquon was that year, yeah.
Yep.
Was Saquon two?
Yeah,
Oh,
2 or
I'm talking
3.
quarterback.
Who was two?
I don't have
I think it was Saquon,
Was he two?
and then the Jets were 3.
Yeah, that sounds
And
right.
they took.
Yeah, Jets traded up with the Colts.
Darnold.
Yep.
And then what other quarterbacks we had?
Rosen.
Josh Rosen.
Rosen was
The GOAT.
terrible.
I have
That
so
dude
many
sucked.
Josh Rosen rookie cards that I do not know what to
Might
do
as
with.
well burn 'em, throw
I
'em.
probably
If you ever
should.
have to have a fire at your house. That's who you are.
That's a great starter.
Josh.
He was so cocky too. He was more cocky than Will Levis.
Oh yeah.
He was so.
Oh man, yeah, nothing was even close to Josh Rosen.
He thought he
His
was
shit
better
did
than
not
everybody.
stink. I'll tell you that.
But his nose was big.
Did he have big?
Yeah.
schnoz?
He had a schnoz.
A long one.
is it a punchable face like Aiden O'Connell?
Yo, why
Yeah. I would say
No,
I would say yes.
no.
Aiden O'Connell's just an oversized toddler. He's not punchable. You don't want to punch
I don't know.
kids.
But that's what Brother Brent says.
Why are we punching babies?
Yeah.
We got 2 dads in the building.
Aiden O'Connell's literally like 7 or 4.
Well, 2, 1 soon to be.
Hold on, for the bit, you're not supposed to be here yet.
oh,
So we got
Come on.
everybody forget what you said.
Brock Purdy
Yeah.
For the last time.
for the last. No, we were talking about 2018 class. So there was Josh Allen after Rosen, and I think that was it. too.
Lamar.
Lamar, yeah.
Lamar and then Mason in the second round.
We were just talking about
Rudolph.
first rounds, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That's bad though.
People were heated about. Can we put up a clip of Darnold too? Just pretty much saying that like he'll be the first one in the 2018 draft to like make the Super Bowl.
No, he's not. He stinks.
Like, why are we talking about him? I was like,
Who? All the people in the comments.
yeah, they're like, well, Baker, I'll play it off. I'm like, no shit. Sam Darnold's the backup. Like, some of these people are brutal.
He's the backup for a reason.
We were
Yeah.
talking about this before the show started. Who still goes on chat roulette? It's all the people in our comments.
Yeah.
That's all the people that sit there. The ones that sit there in front of the screen and masturbate to fucking hookah. That's the people that comment on these videos. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, shout out them.
That's what they do.
So now you guys
Fucking
tuning in.
watch TikTok videos, get so heated about anything that doesn't mean anything to them, and then fucking beat off to
Comment, subscribe, and get on Omega after. Don't forget to like.
Okay.
Thoughts on the game?
Thoughts on the
What are
game.
we thinking, Matt? Before you get out,
I think, like, my heart says the 49ers. My heart says the 49ers because they are, roster-wise, a far superior team.
Okay.
But my head knows that they're about to get Swift jobbed. All right.
What do you mean by that?
Get what?
What?
So a Swift job like a positive.
For the
Negative.
cheat,
Like the
negative for the
Say
49ers.
it's the script.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't say nothing. I'm just saying.
Speculating.
It's just like she just brings special powers, and to the Chiefs. No, in all seriousness, the Chiefs are a pretty good playoff team. I didn't think they were going to get this far.
No, bro.
How bad is it? This was the worst year, like play wise. They were just dog shit, but they still kept finding ways to win games, right? Kadarius Toney couldn't catch syphilis from a crack whore. Like he just kept dropping the ball. The whole offense was just crap. Their defense carried them for most of the year, in all honesty. But it just, I'm so mad.
You know what?
This is the worst, like the last Super Bowl that I wanted. Like out of the five, I like upsets and stuff. Like if both 7 seeds would have won, I would have been fine. Yeah. I did not want to see KC and San Fran again, but it could be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I mean, we're all hoping for a good game. I know a lot of people didn't want the Super Bowl. At least give us a good product.
I got a diaper party revolving around it, so yeah.
Okay.
So I hope it's a good game.
What was your reaction when you seen the matchup then?
I almost canceled my diaper party, but I sent out invitations. I just seen this matchup 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. I know these two teams are different. 4 or 5 years ago, I know both these teams are a little different now, but I just I was really hoping for the Lions to pull through, and I was kind of excited for Baltimore, Lamar, or if Buffalo would have got through. Literally anybody else aside from KC.
Hey, he's on a roll right now. What do you say that was funny?
Literally anybody but Patrick Mahomes. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. No, he is great. I know. I just went from one dynasty, and I'm trying. I didn't want to go right to another one, and here we are. What are you gonna do?
Did you just roll your eyes at me?
We got a replay. We got instant replay.
What do you
Why are
about
you
what?
rolling your eyes? Elaborate, please.
You know what a GOAT is?
Yeah, it's
The greatest of all time.
okay.
You know who gave Pat Mahomes his first regular season loss?
Oh, okay. So you
Tom
saw
Brady?
ESPN stat. That's real.
Yeah. His first playoff loss, Tom Brady. His first Super Bowl loss, Tom Brady.
How many Super
He could
Bowls
never
has,
be the GOAT.
Pat Mahomes been in?
4. This is 4.
How many rings does he have?
2.
2. So if he wins this, he'll have 3 rings.
Yep.
How long did it take Tom Brady to get 3 rings?
Same
I don't know.
Actually,
but,
yeah, I think
It was the same.
Brady
I know
might.
he's
Is
not
it?
even halfway there. So what
It
we
was
talking
in
about?
7 seasons. Bullshit. Pull it up.
We did
No.
that 2 weeks ago.
No, Brady
I
was
don't think so.
Brady was drafted in 2000, right?
Because he had that butt chin for the first.
He did. His chin did change.
1 in 01,
Got rid of that.
1 in 01, didn't go in 02, 1 in 03 and 04. So he won his first 3 in 4 or 5 seasons technically.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, don't play with the real GOAT.
Yeah, 'cause he beat the Rams in 01, his second year.
In 8 Super Bowls, then you could beat the GOAT.
Beat the Panthers in
Okay.
03, and then beat the Eagles in 04.
See ya.
Terrell Owens.
All right, it'll be easy.
All right, so other quarterbacks that you can name that's over him, that would be GOATs. Besides Tom Brady, go.
Well, the GOAT means all time. And you cannot be all time the best if there's
But
someone
why
better
you
than
gotta
you.
hate on it, dude? We said that in the text the other day. Can't you appreciate
Just
greatness?
appreciate
He
it.
can't.
We get to watch. I guess it sucks coming at.
And
the
I said,
demise
yeah, I
of the
love
Bills.
LeBron.
But I'm saying LeBron's almost done. LeBron's done.
If
Basketball kind of is trash now, anyways. It's not the same as it once was.
Super different.
What? People sit in every other game like that shit's trash.
If he was running around acting like Kermit the Frog, maybe I wouldn't like him neither.
Who?
LeBron, but he doesn't. So I like LeBron. He's cool.
He is cool. I
Mahomes is
like LeBron
not
too.
cool.
He's my favorite player of all time with basketball. Kind
Are
of.
you
All
ready?
time. Yeah, go ahead.
No, this
Stats.
is overtime.
We
bro. This ain't
ready?
the first 7 season.
I wanted to ask Matt though, what is the worst possible Super Bowl outcome? Not outcome, but
I don't believe it fast.
matchup you could have think of. Would it be this? Like
This is
going into the
probably
playoff bracket?
even
Like,
going into the
anything but
playoffs.
that.
I was like, I do not want to see this again. Even going into the playoffs, I just.
Like you really didn't want to see the Chiefs. It sounds like, but the 49ers.
yeah.
Was there someone you'd less want to see in the NFC? than the
Less want to
49ers?
see, probably Philadelphia. I mean, that was kind of
Okay.
yeah.
Because that's just
That was probably
rematch.
it. 49ers, for me, there's a little bit of redundancy with them. Even though they haven't won, they're just always there, so close, and keep falling short. And I'm just like, yeah, your
New
turn.
quarterback, though.
May
Yeah.
I ask you another question?
Yes.
May I take your hat, sir?
May I take your hat, sir?
About this matchup, if the 49ers are brought onto the field by Kodak Black holding the big speaker box,
It's over.
It's
How would you
over.
feel about
He's
that?
in jail.
I'd be kind of cool with that. Yeah.
And then you would have Pat Mahomes' brother on the other side coming up.
Probably not.
Now we're talking.
I pulled it up. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dylan can believe me.
Don't tell me you got that from an ESPN freaking Twitter post, X post.
Where else are we gonna get our information from?
I gave him somewhere.
Reliable source.
This guy,
So that's not reliable?
Rappaport.
Bro, do you want to hear this or not?
No, I don't believe it.
Why don't you believe it?
Sure, I don't believe it. Pictures are never real.
It's just a graphic, man.
So Aiden's not real. He's taking our pictures.
I mean, he's not a picture. He's taking.
Camera.
Pictures aren't real. It's not us now.
All right, well, I won't even.
Yeah, don't even bring that shit up.
What?
Now go ahead, dude.
All right, I'll read it. All right, I'll read it. All right, you all ready?
born ready.
Playoff record. First
Okay.
7 seasons. So the commenters, because we did this 2 weeks ago.
through
No,
through
keep coming.
through the first 7 seasons, not Tom Brady's whole career and Patrick Mahomes' whole career. For the first 7
7.
seasons.
Playoff record. Mahomes 14-3, Brady 12-2. AFC titles. Mahomes 4, Brady 3. Super Bowl rings. Mahomes 2, Brady 3.
Yeah.
Until he wins this
If he
one.
wins this year, they're tied.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he'll
So he's
just
on
do it
pace.
again.
But then he'll have more playoff wins still.
Hmm.
And their playoff matchup will be 0-2. 2-0 Brady versus Mahomes. You can never take that away.
That's true, but
The only way he could catch him is if he wins 8.
he might.
He could.
He probably
I
will.
really hope
That's
not.
all. Hey, that's all the argument is. He's on his way.
He might win
I
10.
really hope he doesn't win 3.
This is only his 7th season.
Yeah.
Shit, he's got another 13 in him.
I say he got no.
Oh, seasons or Super Bowl?
Probably.
No,
He's on what, a 10-year contract right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting a
another
bargain,
13
too,
seasons,
apparently.
I know they are.
what, 5 rings.
So
He
you're saying-
could. There's talks about Reed retiring maybe this year too. It was in that there was a rumor a couple weeks ago, so I'm not sure what the deal with that is. But
Then they can bring him the enemy? Why are you walking in like the bad guy?
We're not good. We're not good with this whole bit. Thing.
I thought you had sunglasses on, too. That's all.
Nah, dude.
All right,
he's-
Matt.
Real bifocal.
yes,
Before you get out of here, give
Yeah.
us your Super Bowl pick.
And the score. Score 2. Score 2.
yeah, I don't do this.
Official one, because we were starting to hint at it.
Well,
You
if you
told us
pick the
where
score,
your heart
you
was.
get it right.
Again,
Look like a
yeah, I'm going to pick the Chiefs just because I just know. I don't know, but I'm like, I'm gonna say, 35-32. They make it fun.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay.
The Niners covered the spread.
They would, right? Was it?
No, I thought the Niners are favored.
It's 2.5.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh, they're favored by 3?
If you're saying if you picked
But
with
then
your
they
heart.
would be still. They would.
Yeah. If I pick with my heart, the
I'm saying if he would have picked with his heart.
I'm confused.
I'm just trying to prove myself.
everybody who I want to win doesn't win is basically what I'm trying to say.
That's been
So,
happening, yeah.
that is my life story.
How
So
about 35-30? Because that's my square numbers.
I'm cool with that. To help you out, absolutely.
All right, Matt. What a guy. Ladies and gentlemen, head over to bicbp-radio.com. Go tune into all the podcasts that are available on there, including this one. If you're not on there,
Yeah.
listening to us on there,
Or
head
else.
over there and go listen to some other podcasts and enjoy those.
Yes.
How many different podcasts we got here?
Uh,
Obviously, there's sports. What else we got?
There's sports, movies, various pop culture stuff. We have some life, kind of like lifestyle. There's a lot of variety on there now. So yeah, something for everybody is the best way to describe it.
All right, man. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Anything we're looking forward to in this upcoming draft for the Colts before we go out here? Because it all comes full circle with Colts, man.
Always, it has to.
Not blowing it another year.
Honestly,
A guy that can catch a ball on 4th and 1, right?
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, if it's
I think
yeah,
you have one of those.
yeah. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, we do have one. Holy shit!
I don't care
Oh.
what anybody says. If a ball hits your hands and you drop it, you deserve to be cut. So
Hey, but
goodbye,
Matt
Tyler
Johnson,
Kitson.
I know a guy.
You don't drop nothing, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks, guys. Ta ta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Congrats
we
again.
actually got a
Yeah.
message from Mr. Rich Moranto himself. Let's see what he had to say.
Hey everybody, it's Rich here from Emerge, and as we head into the Super Bowl week, I thought it was important that I entered into the conversation. who had the greatest performance in the Super Bowl ever. And you can talk about your Mahomes and your Manning and your Montana and Brady and all those other guys, but I think you guys are not remembering some of the great performances of the past. And to do that, I want you to go all the way back to Super Bowl 14, the Los Angeles Rams versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Coliseum in Los Angeles, which was pretty ironic. It was a crazy year for the Rams. In the middle of the season, the team was purchased by this eccentric millionaire, Leo Farnsworth, for an exorbitant amount of money that no one thought would ever happen. And then Farnsworth decides that he wants to be the starting quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. So poor Tom Jarrett, who had been the quarterback that season, loses his job to this eccentric millionaire, Leo Farnsworth. And ironically, Jarrett had already lost the position at the beginning of the season to his backup, Joe Pendleton. But Joe Pendleton was killed before the first game of the season while riding his bike. So Tom Jarrett has this amazing season, has to win the job back, then loses it to this eccentric millionaire. And to a guy that had never played professional football. He literally only played cricket. Ironically, though, a few days before the Super Bowl, Farnsworth disappears. Nobody knows where he is. We're going to Super Bowl weekend, and the Rams do not have their starting quarterback. Farnsworth had been murdered by his wife and personal secretary. So Jarrett gets back in, has an amazing game, gets the team to overtime. It's 24-24. Here's driving, and Jarrett goes down. You know, the first quarterback got killed. The billionaire quarterback got down. Jarrett's down. But he gets up. It's sudden death overtime. He gets back in, starts to drive his team down the field, gets sacked behind the 50, completes the next pass, gets them into field goal range. The very next play, throws a pass to his running back. Running back drops it. Tom Jarrett scoops it up, runs all the way into the end zone, and wins the game. I mean, he just stayed with the play. It's just amazing. It's an amazing finish to arguably the greatest Super Bowl ever. And that's the problem. You guys are all concerned with these new guys and newfangled this and all the commercials and stuff. But thinking back to Tom Jarrett, the Los Angeles Rams, Super Bowl 14, greatest performance in the greatest Super Bowl ever. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. For more information about Tom Jarrett, check out the 60 for 60 on Amazon.
All right. So, I don't know what my takeaway was. Who the fuck is Tom Jarrett? I don't understand what the hell's going on.
How do you not know who Tom Jarrett is?
so we
I
got-
just did a whole fucking video explaining to you who Tom Jarrett is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad we got Marantz over here in the studio. Welcome to the
SUUUPER Show.
So what the hell happened there? I know Anthony's got his own
It's
questions.
clearly that's a true story, and that really happened because I showed you there was video. There's
video, yeah, I saw
game
it happen.
footage of that happening.
Hey, Maranzo, you're good with editing and stuff. I know.
Oh.
You're a good technology type of guy.
Well, no, that obviously is none of you people. I'm the only one in the room who's ever heard of the movie Heaven Can Wait.
That was realistic.
It's like my favorite sports movie is Heaven Can Wait, and it's basically like the story of a guy, and he's it's Warren Beatty, and Warren Beatty is playing this guy Joe Pendleton, and he wants to be the starting quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. He dies, goes to heaven. Turns out he wasn't supposed to die, so they have to put him back in the body. They put him back in the body of a rich guy. He buys the Los Angeles Rams and then tells the team that he's going to be the quarterback. And then he gets the job, and then he gets murdered. And then all along, he was supposed to end up being Tom Jarrett. But I always thought it was funny that the standpoint of all this shit's going on, but like in the video, obviously nobody knows all in the world happens because it's a movie. But I always thought of it from the perspective of the guy, Tom Jarrett, who was the starting quarterback and kept losing his job to one guy and then the rich guy, and then he actually gets the job. He starts the Super Bowl, and then he dies, and Warren Beatty ends up in the guy's body. So that's the movie. I just ruined it for everybody. But it's a great movie. And it actually was cool because it was so funny at the time. I remember when the movie came out because it ended up being the Rams versus the Steelers, and that actually happened, but the Steelers won that game. So it was kind of funny. It was just around the same time frame. So
They've had the script since back then.
yeah, they had movies back then and everything. Yeah, like '79. It was my dad's favorite movie too. My dad and mom, we loved that. It was one of those movies that we always watched together. So
We can
a little
watch
bit of fun.
60 for 60. We can stream it.
60 for 60. There's a whole documentary about it. So
When you said Super Bowl 14, I just believed you.
Super, you know, and well, because but you know what this is like. You guys, Trapper was talking about this the other day on your pod about the fact that like you can't count like if you're if like you're a fan of a team and you bring up like the Miami Dolphins, okay, we won the Super Bowl, man, we were undefeated. Like if you weren't around when Don Shula was the coach and they went undefeated with Bob Greasy or whatever the fuck the quarterback was, like
there.
if you don't know, then you don't. I'm sorry, you don't get really to. If you didn't experience it, and I agree with them, they were talking about this. You don't really get to experience. If you didn't experience it, how is it really your experience? It just happened in the past.
You know what that sounds like to me, though? That sounds like a really sad Bills fan.
Yeah.
That has nothing to celebrate.
Well, but like my dad remembers. My dad remembered like when Jack Kemp was the quarterback and they won the two. He would talk about it all the time when they won the two AFL championships, and then the merger happened, and then they kind of got screwed for that. But he always said, "Well, they did win. They did win the league. It just wasn't the NFL yet. There wasn't a Super Bowl yet. But they won back-to-back championships.
That's like winning the CFL.
It was a real league.
Just kidding.
Those teams are always still around for the most part.
Yeah, kind of.
True.
So let me ask you a question now. Tom Jarrett, or you gonna rock with Brock Purdy?
I'm going Tom Jarrett, man. Did
Yeah.
you see that play?
That's right.
He picked it up and ran in the end. No. Here is my prediction. Here's my Hollywood prediction for the Super Bowl.
Sam Darnold.
Tom Purdy. Purdy gets hurt, right? Who comes in? Who comes in if Purdy gets hurt?
Samuel Darnold.
And who wins the game?
Not Sam Darnold.
I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but wouldn't that be the most Hollywood frigging ending? Almost as good as what the Bills tried. We're gonna have the Hollywood ending where we're gonna have the fake punt and we're gonna hand it to the guy and we're gonna hope that it all works out because that's a fucking Disney Channel movie right there anyway. So maybe the Super Bowl will get their Disney Channel ending.
When you put it
this
like
year.
that, now I'm not believing anymore.
There you go.
You had me at first. I was hyped. I was like, let's go. Moranto's on
But
board.
I'm a Simpsons prediction, right? I'm like predicting. I'm putting a really odd prediction out there that that's what's going to happen. Sam Darnold touches the field as quarterback in this game,
Let's go.
and then they lose.
So my last question for you.
Yes, sir. And then I'll get out of here.
So did Tom Jarrett win Comeback Player of the Year that year?
I don't know. He should have won comeback since he literally looked like he died on that thing, and he got up and went and
He
finished.
did like a Superman jump.
He did.
Basically,
You
Yeah.
just said
No, say what you gotta say.
Super Bowl MVP.
You don't.
I know. But
Hey, that was a good Super Bowl too. That was 24-24 overtime with a touchdown, not a crappy field goal or something to win it.
Nobody
It was,
wants a field
that
goal.
ended up being a 30-24 Super Bowl. That's a pretty good Super Bowl.
That is.
Better than what this terrible one's going to be.
I'm agreeing with everything Moranto got to say.
You want to hear my score prediction for this one?
Sure,
Yes.
give it to me.
Yes.
I'm going to say I'm going to go 24-17, probably Kansas City.
Well, it can't be probably.
I'm going to say I'll take Kansas City.
Okay, there you go.
'Cause-
Ladies and gentlemen, Moranto. Hey, thank you for everything here, man.
Thank you. I don't want to have the big release. We have some big news coming.
Okay.
Big news coming, but the hint's going to be all I'm going to say right now
Okay, breaking news.
till it's announcing. Just remember these numbers.
Breaking hint.
1867. Remember 1867.
Is that the year?
Big
the
announcement coming. I can't.
World
if I
War
tell-
I or
if
something?
we discuss it, then it ruins.
We just
just
said-
I don't know if
remember
you can tell, we don't follow rules here on the show.
1867. It's going to be a magic number.
1867. Thank you for that.
Guys,
Oh,
thanks.
Another one.
before we
Guys,
get
thanks
by
for all
in,
you
I
do.
just gotta give him a compliment, man. This
What?
was-
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
When did I meet you? Probably 12, maybe 15 years ago?
Sure.
Holy
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Whatever number.
10 years ago, so I met him 14 years ago.
Okay.
All right, good
In
man.
that 14 years, I had a kid, went bald, got skinny, got fat again, trying to get skinny again. This dude has not aged one fucking bit.
He hasn't.
14
He
years.
hasn't.
Same guy.
I'm kind of mad about it. 'cause
You know,
I look older than you.
you know who gave me a really hard time about that the other day too? Mrs. Morano. She's like, I'm sick of going places and people saying to you, you haven't aged. And no one ever says that to me. And I'm like, oh, damn. Like, So I'm gonna start putting some gray shit in my hair or pull some outside.
Get stressed.
I gotta get you. Well, you guys, these guys take all stuff off my plate, man. So
Jeez, I was just thinking about like, yeah, I met this dude.
He's cool, calm, and collected, man.
And he doesn't look like I feel like I can still go to media class and he's gonna look the exact same as when I first met him.
don't go there. I'm not there now. Thank God. Thank God for that. Yeah, I'm out. Maybe that's the other reason I probably look better now because I got.
He's
out
not
of that
stressed
game.
anymore.
I'm not there no more. So, guys, thanks for everything. Enjoy the weekend. Good seeing you
Thank
back
you.
in house for a little while, anyways.
I'm here for now.
All right, I'm out.
Shit for now. All right.
The show needed
We're into it. All right. Let's introduce our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. The host of the Trap Nerd Sports Podcast, friend of the show, Josh Duke Clark. Make your way down the aisle, sir. Let's go without hitting your
Yeah,
head on the-
Doug.
Honestly, that's
Hey,
not
got
what
it. That's
I
I gotta get
not
real,
the host.
real 5'7".
Well, you're not the host. Is this
He's
new?
not the host. That's
Oh
not what
my
I've heard.
God.
From the sources around that show.
He's definitely the host. I watch the show.
May I ask you something?
There's empirical evidence.
I've been on it.
Oh,
Do you run that show?
No, I
Are
don't
you
run
a
it.
frequent flyer on that show or no?
I would say.
Hey, Dylan. You know what? I'm not gonna let him keep attacking you.
He's got
When Joe or Harry are not there, is there a podcast?
I don't know.
Well, you don't watch. That's your terrible cousin. But the answer is yes. The answer is yes. There is a podcast when one of those guys are gone. But wait a minute. When I'm gone, is there a podcast? First 2 weeks of January, was there a Trap Nerd Sports podcast?
Wasn't
no, I
popping
don't
up
think
on
so.